Here we are. We're at Mom's little rose cottage today.
Hi.
Okay, so Mom's gonna take us inside. You guys are not gonna believe this. I've already seen everything inside. It's unbelievable, right, Mom?
Yes, this is Rose Cottage, a coastal tour. So welcome to our coastal cottage.
You guys, coastal. I hope you love coastal theme, and if you don't, you're gonna after you see this video. Now, while I take my shoes off, Mom, will you be so kind as to get the door while because I don't want to mess up Mom's floor in here, so just bear with me.
As you can tell, it's a little earlier. It was a little chilly outside and before the sun came out. So I turned the fireplace on, but it's not providing us heat right now, just ambiance. So this is
Just ambiance.
our coastal themed cottage to pay homage to the cities that we love: Charleston, Savannah, St. Augustine.
I was going to say, what cities do we not love, Mom?
Of course, Charleston.
We tend to love them all. Okay, so I figured I would just give y'all a really quick glimpse of everything, and then where should we start? Over here by the fireplace, Mom?
I think so.
How about let's start in this corner?
Let me turn on the light.
Okay, that'd be great.
So the corner, actually, these are pampas grass fronds. So these are from our pampas grass that's out front, and you see a lot of that in Charleston and a lot of the coastal places. And then these are some sea oats. I did not have to harvest them. They came in the arrangement, and I thought that was very appropriate. And then I have my dried baby's breath.
Don't you guys just love how she's bringing in all the natural elements into her space?
And then we've got our little heron there, our crane.
He is so cute.
And he's from Hobby Lobby.
He's from Hobby Lobby?
Mm-hmm. I love that guy so much.
I do too. He is gorgeous. And I love your pops of blue and white to go in with the coastal theme here.
Mm-hmm. I love lighthouses, and that little lantern I've had for a long time reminded me of the top of the lighthouse. And then we've got our lighthouse here. And then we've got our thermometer here, our nautical thermometer, with the viscosity of the fluid in here floats these little balls up. So right now it's saying it's 72 degrees outside. Doesn't feel it, but
no, it doesn't.
I'm sorry, that's the temperature inside here.
Oh, let me see. Can you guys see? I hope you guys can see.
And tonight some of these they'll be floating down.
And where did you get this, Mom?
This actually is from Hobby Lobby.
That's from Hobby Lobby?
Mm-hmm. I have a larger one that my sister gave me, which I didn't even know about these.
Look how cute and sweet this little lighthouse is. And you guys, look at her mantle. Look at how gorgeous it is. Now, you may remember from the sneak peek video, you had just a few of these, if I remember correctly, right, Mom?
I did, just a few of them. I had this netting, so I've added this netting, and then I added a lot more. These are armored starfish. I've got regular starfish, and I added sea glass.
I love the sea glass.
I do too.
This little guy's my favorite.
This guy, a container I purchased, and then I did the florals. And they reminded me of the ocean. These reminded me of sea anemones. And these little coneflowers remind me of jellyfish floating. And then I added these, which kind of reminded me of the waves and blowing in. So that's how I selected the flowers for this little fish container. And then this is coral. It's actually that's from Michael's, and it actually is a candle holder.
And it's just so fitting for this space right here. It looks so good. And I love, look how she did the front here, adding the starfish. And I love these little pieces. Like I said, I think like the little natural elements of it just bring the whole look together.
A lot of these I got in the crafting section of Michael's, not so much the nautical section, but in the area where you get crafting supplies.
And what about your beautiful little sailboat right here?
That is a Hobby Lobby find, as well as the lighthouse picture on the wall.
And you guys remember Mom has her teacups and all her little pretties right here that she keeps on her shelf. Look how beautiful that is.
And then this piece back here, actually, that
Look
is
at this.
actually real driftwood. It's from Sullivan's Island in Charleston, and it's over 40 years old. But my sister came to visit me when I lived in Charleston. We were walking along the beach and found that driftwood, and her future husband carried it all the way to the car, and it was so heavy because it was filled with water.
Almost 40 years old.
40 years, and I've had it with me for that long, and it just, I'm glad it has a nice place to live. It just seemed befitting to put it here, but it's over 40 years old.
Yeah, it looks like it's home.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? And then this is a little turtle from Hobby Lobby, as well as this rug, and this picnic basket. I always love picnic baskets, and this reminds me of when your dad and I would go to the mountains and enjoy a picnic. But for me, a picnic down at the beach, sitting on the beach, you know, having a picnic, or in the evening with a bonfire. So that's what this reminds me of. And this was from Michael's. I don't know if I said that or not, but it came with everything in it. I added these plates. And it also has an area on the bottom to where, or underneath, to where it's insulated for cold items.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. That is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Next time y'all go to the mountains, you're going to have to take that.
Oh, yes.
They love going to the mountains.
We love Gatlinburg and Cades Cove.
Yes.
So I have several pictures of me and your dad sitting in Cades Cove having a picnic lunch with a basket very similar to that.
Well, that'll be perfect. And then I love how you have Coop's little bed right here.
And you can tell he's gnawing on his bone. He loves being out here in the cottage, walking around. He loves looking at the new things that I put in here or redecorating. And that's my little library.
Yep, this is her little reading corner. Look.
Reading corner. I like that sound. Right now it's a reading corner. Hopefully one day I'll have my little library area in here. And then
you know I'll be here to film it when you do.
Oh, I'm so excited. And I had spring florals up here, a spring bouquet with a beautiful butterfly, but I replaced that with some netting and starfish and some driftwood.
And I love how you have your little fish and turtle right here underneath your birdhouse sign.
Me and Dad, better together.
And that's the truth too.
And then our hummingbird. Love hummingbirds. I had to leave him up there because he's with the flowers.
And he's one of my favorites, you guys.
And with my sisters. And this arrangement, this shell is actually thrifted from one of our local thrift stores. And then I added similar flowers to what's in the fish. And then some eucalyptus leaves.
Look how gorgeous that turned out.
I actually made that for my business, but once I did it, I thought, I need to keep that and put it in the cottage.
Yeah, that's probably why I couldn't have my own business. I'd fall in love with everything and say, nope, I have to keep it. I have to keep it.
I don't do that very often, but there's some things I just can't part with. And this is my little display shelf that I love decorating for all the seasons.
I love all your little shelves that you put up here.
With the little nautilus and the
yes,
sea
love
glass.
This little rope detail.
And the coral.
That's just so gorgeous.
We had I do have music, or not music, but a sound machine in here that I use for when I'm out here. It has rain sounds and ocean sounds, so I do have that on
Very
the background
therapeutic
sometimes, which is neat to have the ocean sounds on in here with all the coastal elements. And this again is coral. This is from Michael's, and it actually is the candle holder. I did not make that into one.
But it wouldn't surprise me if you did.
And these I thrifted as well.
Oh, this is thrifted?
Mm-hmm. $2. And this was $1.
Oh,
They
wow.
were filthy, but I cleaned them up nicely. Followed your advice on your channel.
That's what I found, that usually that's all you have to do is just take it home and give it a good cleaning. And I love your dream catchers.
I do too. They
she has this one.
Trap all the negative and only let the good thoughts and dreams and energy go through.
And then you guys, okay, y'all have to take in all of this.
This was my future dream, and we've talked about what this wall was going to be, and so this is it. It's still not done. I still want to add some florals, but we took spindles. These are actually staircase spindles, so we cut them in half. That way you get 2 out of 1, but that, of course, then it makes them flat and they fit up against the wall. And then same thing with the birdhouses. Now your dad made these birdhouses, but this one we cut in half. He made this based on the fact that we wanted to cut them in half, so that way they're not sticking out so far.
Right.
And they fit better on the wall, and
right.
we get 2 birdhouses out of 1. I decoupaged napkin onto those and put on the little fancy birds.
And they look adorable on the little stand. Look at this, you guys.
They think there's something.
Well, they are something on there. Look
and
at
then
them.
the tree are the branches that fell off of my old man tree outside. But I do have a branch pile that we save and keep all the branches. These, like this long branch here, I use those to make staffs and canes for the Ren Fair. I decorate them for Renaissance festivals and make fairy staffs out of them.
And they're
so
real
popular. I wanted to bring that element into here and have my tree wall to go with the birdhouses. And the dragonfly is metal, and it's from Hobby Lobby. And these are my beautiful butterflies that my special daughter sent to me. So these are the ones that you mailed to me, honey.
Yeah, of course, because you guys know, look, they have the roses on them. How fitting, right, for Rose Cottage?
When you saw them, you knew, right?
Every time I see anything like that.
And I could not find them in
I
here.
think of her.
So, thank you for sending those to me.
Yeah, if we're out shopping, we'll always take like little pictures if we see something cool.
Yeah.
And then look at this one on this side.
The same little guy in all pink, and I've got eucalyptus added to that. And then this guy is metal. He's from Hobby Lobby. And this butterfly actually is supposed to be like a flower that looks like a butterfly. or is it a butterfly that looks like a flower? It's in an arrangement that is an entire arrangement, but it's florals, but they look like butterflies. So I picked him off of that.
And these butterflies, the prints, I mean, everything is just so beautiful.
It reminds me of Victorian.
Yes.
The Victorian era, steampunk, that sort of thing, which I love that era.
And look at her adorable little windowsill here. I mean, everything is so thought out. And I love the little butterfly.
And what I love about this window is
simply.
You can see my little, that's a real bird's nest. And that was an abandoned bird's nest. And I love looking at my window box, and I get to see the park and our memory garden from this window. And then this is potpourri, and it also has elements in it that prevent bugs as well.
Well, you know, we need that down here in the South.
Certain scents, like the cloves, which kind of keeps them away. And that's my wind chime that was gifted to me when my sister passed. Listen to the wind and think of me. I'm always in your heart.
Aww.
And hummingbirds was both our favorites.
That's beautiful.
And I have, when the AC is on, I have one of the vents directed towards it. So it's always softly blowing.
Aww.
And this little fish container.
Oh, it is a fish.
It's a fish. So I thought that was very appropriate. I picked that up and then added the sea life to it.
Yes, I love it here. What is this right here?
This actually is a placemat.
Oh, it's a placemat.
So I folded it, or tea towel. Placemat, tea towel, folded it, and just had it there. And then this is you love this butterfly shelf.
Yes, I love this shelf.
So I took advantage of the nautical theme. I purchased this bottle from Michael's and added the sand and the shells. And
so you did all that?
Yeah, I added all. Yes, I did all that. Wasn't too complicated, but it's one of those things you have to edit yourself because you can kind of overdo. So I had to stop myself.
You guys remember she has the beautiful butterfly pick here.
Kind of coordinates with the butterfly shell. And then Oliver's water bowl and Cooper's water bowl.
And Tracy's shoes.
Our shoes. These are my Cottage shoes.
Look at
that
these.
I didn't put on.
Aren't they so cute?
This is a peace lily. I got this from Ingles.
I love that box. That's so pretty.
Yeah, I thought with the butterflies and the florals, was befitting for the cottage. And this is a low light plant as well, so it should do well in here.
Oh yeah, that'll be perfect in here. And I love this. You guys, look at her table.
You know, as you know, we usually have I have a lace runner on the table. But I added the I got a fuzzy. Added the netting, and then this bowl is from Hobby Lobby, and then I added the beach sand and the fossil creatures, and then all of the seashells.
Oh, and that's just so beautiful. I love how this turned out.
My idea was to put candles in here also,
right?
But I loved all the shells, and then it was getting a little full. I felt like this was important, so then I just put the candles on the side.
Yeah, I would truthfully prefer that right there because it just brings in all the warmth of the natural elements, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, I wish you guys could just be here in person. It's just unbelievable. It's so soothing in here.
I do have scented candles, and like I said, the scented candles and the sound machine.
And what about your beautiful little bow right here, Mom? Where did you get this?
This is from Walmart. So this is at Texas House.
Oh, yeah.
My
Okay.
my Texas house. Mm-hmm. So I have this in here for spring.
And then look, her little butterfly chimes.
And that is such a delicate sound. And then I've got the wisteria, which I love wisteria, and you see a lot of that in the South, but especially in Charleston too, Somerville, all those nice southern places.
Well, you guys, as always, thank you so much for coming and taking a beautiful tour of Mom's cottage.
Hope
Her
you enjoyed.
coastal cottage.
Yes, coastal or coastal rose cottage.
Yes, and as always, we want to thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, hype, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.